Okay, so what is machine learning? Machine learning here is a subset of AI, like this. This would be the big box, and this would be the smaller subset. I guess this would be a big subset then. It is not that big, but I guess it is getting a lot bigger. Now here are AIs that can self-learn, and AIs over here cannot learn by themselves. Now, obviously, both these sides require human intervention, but this side just doesn't need humans as much as this side does. A good example of this would be calculators. They work on very strict rules, okay? Very, very strict rules. Like, there is no point of nuance here. Like, 1 plus always is equal to always. Now, a good example of machine learning here would be like your Google search. You know, whenever you type something, Google tries to make some predictions, and those can be in any various ways. Like, you cannot use the rules of calculator here. You can just write about anything here. Strict rules here would be very detrimental. So instead of constantly adding rules to Google search, machine learning here collects a huge amount of data. In this case, it would be all the Google searches that people have made. Google gives all of that data to the machine. The machine then recognizes a repeating pattern over here. It notices that when people type this, then a lot of people also search for this. So whenever this is written, this should also appear, as this is the most popular search option for here. Another example here would be modern uh, language processing AIs. The machine in this case is fed a lot of language that wherever could be found from, like articles, texts, and other things. And that text is all given to the ML, the machine, and that machine does it recognizes a pattern, then it categorizes them. I don't have much space. Them. Then it sees a reoccurring pattern. Whenever one thing is said, it always means this in most of the context. Like, for example, it sees this text: Great, my car exploded. You can see that this is a positive adjective, and this is supposed to be negative, and this might even be a bit of exaggeration. If you took old school NLP that took these strict rules, then the AI would never get what is being said over here and would take it literally. But since this AI uses machine learning, it knows that in most contexts this is just sarcasm over here. I mean, are there any people who would be glad if this happened? So, all in all, what machine learning does, it collects data, it categorizes that data, sees a pattern, then categorizes that data, and when a problem arises, it takes a look at all of that data and comes to a conclusion to solve that problem.